Hey, Jay here. Another follow-up on this 19 YZ250F. It's really proven to be a really fun bike. I think it's a really good bike for a vet guy like myself. Keep you out of trouble more than a 450. People are like, why don't you get a 450? Because I've been hurt too many times and a little smarter now. And on the track, 250 has everything I need. If there's some jumps that I can't do or won't do because I don't have enough power, then I really shouldn't be doing them. But this Yamaha 250 is really good. There's a lot of improvements for 19 with the engine design. One of the biggest is the clutch. The clutch is a lot stronger, better design than the older 14 to 18 model. They would have some clutch failures actually, especially if you modified it or guys are riding it hard. So the clutch is a lot better. We've been running the stock clutch and we have about 30 hours on this bike now and all's been really good. Air filter maintenance is really good on these bikes compared to the bikes with it in the rear. You don't have to do filter quite as often, and it's pretty easy to get to and change the filter. I like that a lot. I changed the bars to my 604 bin that I like. I got my stopwatch on here to help me do longer motos. I pay attention to that. So I did the bars, we did a seat cover just because I like the grippy seat cover, and then decal works, got us some graphics just so we'd look a little better before we do a project with this thing. The other things we've done, got the suspension done for a little bit more of my vet size here, and it is a lot better with the factory connection doing the suspension. So we got that done. Also the mapping has been a big help. So the tuner from Yamaha, I'll put a picture of the tuner right in here. So I'm going to show you the map that Yamaha has called the Travis Preston map, and it's a map that they developed that works pretty good. Jamie at Twisted has his own map, and that's what I've been running, and that's really good. Now that you'll need to just get from him or buy from them. With the Yamaha tuning tool, it is open, so you can kind of share maps with your buddies or whatever. When you hook to the system, it's pretty simple. You just hit the starter button that wakes everything up, and then you Wi-Fi to it. Not Bluetooth, but you Wi-Fi to it, and then you can see your bike right there, and you can see how many hours are on the bike, and you don't have an external hour meter. Your hour meter's right on your phone, so it's pretty easy. And even I could do it. I did it all myself. No one had to teach me. Pretty simple. Now, when you do map it, there's different values on the grid. You'll see. You can actually change those values, and so these values that you see on our screen from both Yamaha and from Twisted have been changed. So you can change those values of percentage of throttle position, and then the grid you can change how much goes into each grid that you're changing. So pretty simple deal there. The stock gearing is really good. The stock chain is halfway decent and seems to be holding up pretty well. So other than that, I can't think of anything wrong. The bike feels a lot narrower and lighter than before, even though it's not lighter really than the old bike. I think it's actually heavier. I need to go weigh that. But a lot of improvements for this bike compared to the old bike, and the old bike was good. But having the electric start is extremely nice. I don't see any huge downsides yet, and I think the engine with the improved clutch is a lot stronger. So again, just a very good bike. And now we're getting ready. Our next step is to have Jamie at Twisted build the engine on this. We have a Vertex GP Racer piston for this thing, and then he's got a race head. We're going to put that on here, map this thing, FMF. We're going to get this thing all dialed. So that's a quick look at this thing, and we've been sure enjoying it. And if you're in the market for a 250F, you can't really go wrong with it. It's a good bike, and one of the better 250s out there in this class. Okay, so we're 1 hour from when we shot our last video, and we went ahead and pulled the engine out. Just thought I'd give you a quick look. And I've never pulled out one of these new model engines, or even the 14 to 17 ones. I don't think we really ever did. But anyway, pretty simple deal. Didn't even have to take off the entire throttle body setup here. I just left this and just loosened it all up, pulled it up. Didn't even disconnect the tank, just held it up while we pulled out the engine. Got everything sitting right here. Now we're going to go drop this engine off at Jamie's shop in Murrieta, California.